G'day, welcome to Shane's Shed. Going to be pulling out the rear glass on the Disco today. Haven't done this before, but we'll see how it goes. We do need to pull out this fixed glass section first before this glass can come out. So, obviously first things first, we're going to have to pull off the interior door trim. We're going to have to remove the window regulator, and then we can pull out this fixed glass first. So let's get into it. So for this door trim, should have a screw down here, the one behind the door handle. We'll probably have to pull the window switch out, and we'll see how it goes. And it's just a Phillips head behind that. So the lower two screws, they're quite long. Now, one I also forgot to mention was that, from memory, there should be a couple behind this little trim panel here. So there's a little slot just underneath, which you can pop it out. And there is 4 screws behind this. Now, before we go removing it, I'll try and pop this window switch up as well. So just try and figure out which way it comes out. So bring it out from the back. Should just lift straight up, and it'll just be one single plug. That's undone. We should be able to lever just from the bottom up. I normally start from the bottom up. Just get the screwdriver in. And once you've got it cracked out, it should be pretty easy to come off. Door lock mechanism here. So when it comes to these little clips here, I just not doing that. Sorry. If we just pull them straight back like that, and they just pop straight out. Something I didn't notice at first either is just at the bottom you got the plug for the light for the, I don't know what you call it, fancy light when you open the door, shines on the floor. So the next step is to remove the window motor and regulator. In order to do that, we need to lower this screen approximately 1/3. So I'm just going to do that now, hopefully. And it doesn't work when the switch is not plugged in. That looks about 1/3. Now, I don't know how, let's get that out of the way again. I don't know how we're going to go when we come to release the glass. Now, there is a special tool that is required from the outside to release the clip. We'll see what happens. I'll have a look once we get into it. God damn it. Why was this so easy the first time around? There we go. So, before we get there, we're going to remove the speaker and the outer weather shield. Now there is just a little screw here that holds that in place. It is a Torx head, so you'll need that to get into it. Obviously the speaker has its own little plug there as well, which we need to remove. You might choose to be a bit more careful than I am, because I am scrapping this vehicle, so I'm kind of not getting too fussed about a lot of stuff as I'm going, but it feels like it's well and truly glued in place, which it is. A little bit of gentle leverage, just enough to break that. I don't know if it's sticky or it's just a seal. So yeah, once we got that out, we'll drop that screw at the back. T20. Land Rover's instructions just show the screw on the back side of that, and no real other indications of how this comes off. So I'm just trying to, looks like it's just a straight up and out. So there you go, nice and easy. Now the Land Rover instructions show the special tool coming from the outside. I'll throw a photo up of what it looks like in there. I'm probably not going to be able to film what I'm going to attempt to do, but once I get it all out, I'll probably show you how it all interlocks and what I've done to actually get it out. So so when I get to remove it, I'll put it up on screen and show it separately. But in the meantime, I'll try and dig into this and see what I can do. So with the regulator out of the car, you can see where that sort of slots into that position here. So when you come in, so you see that locks in position there. So you basically just need to wedge this outer part up, and then that glass can just slide straight out. So it wasn't actually too bad to release, to be honest, that glass. Just basically got to get a screwdriver in from the inside here, push it out. I'll show you later. Alright, so with that glass released from the regulator, we just need to push it all the way up the top. I've just wedged it in place with a screwdriver just so it doesn't drop down again. Then I'm going to unbolt the regulator itself. Now, I'll just pull the plug out, just squeeze the two little clips there, pull that out of the way, and all these bolts, all the good old 10mm. Now, Land Rover instructions say to rotate this 90 degrees to release it, so 90 degrees clockwise, I might add. And I guess it's one of those jigsaw puzzle things to figure out how it comes out. Maybe that way. I don't know where they come up with the 90 degrees thing, because I mean that's, to me that's 90 degrees, and how it comes out that way is like, that's more like 20 degrees. So anyway, you can see there's that clip there, so the glass slides into there, so we're just going to push that bit back to release the glass. Now with that regulator out, we're going to remove this wedge and drop the glass all the way down to the bottom. And try not to hook any cables along the way. I'll try and just hold that. That's just going to basically fall out of its place. Now, the next step, it says remove the wedge. Now, I have no idea what wedge they are talking about, unless it's the one that's on the bottom of the glass, but that is kind of covered separately. Don't know whether you call that the wedge or not. So just ignoring the wedge bit, which I have no idea what they're talking about, I'm going to try and remove this frame here. So there is a screw just past this bung. So again, it's another Torx. Looks like maybe a T27. Can I get that? Just that, yep. And you drop that, it's got nowhere to fall out by the look of it. Kind of well captured. That's shit, you'll probably need a magnet to get that out. So just the glass channel. So pull that down. Alright, so with that Bailey channel out of the way, this should rotate forward and out, I believe. And there we go, and that's the fixed glass out.
Do you want that as well?
With that out, this main glass just lifts up and out.
And then you're done. Done this one, I mean.
And you don't even need to remove that wedge really. That just comes out. So there you have it, everyone. That's how you get that rear glass out now. Obviously, because I'm wrecking this vehicle out, I'm not going to be reinstalling it. So if you're replacing your window glass for whatever reason, obviously it's just going to be a reverse process of what I've just done. Not overly difficult, just be careful with removing some of the trim pieces and stuff if you're caring about putting it all back together and it working properly as it's intended. So that's probably my only thing to make mention there. Probably just, you know, these bits and pieces, all these bits and pieces. Have a little magnet handy because that little screw there, yeah, you'll probably need that for sure because I've just left that in. There's nowhere for it to really go. It's within the confines of the panel there. It's within a little cavity, so it can't go anywhere. So there you go. I hope you got something useful out of this. If you just enjoy this video for the content, all I ask for is just give it a thumbs up. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. If you do that, I'd greatly appreciate it. And until then, thank you very much. Shout out to the members, Dave and Byron. Thanks very much, guys. And I'll see you next time.